right, so today's video where you have a cheater VOD. This is a open queue game. Don't see too many open queue games on PC, and they'll be playing Rialto. They say before the game even started, our Winston said this guy was cheating with aimbot and wall hacks in the previous game. Being open queue, we ended up running 3 tanks to support the counter. Please ignore my awful diva bomb on 3rd point. I was completely lost. They switched to Hanzo for a moment, but got dove by Winston twice and switched straight back to the final team fights. I don't think anyone did tell the other team they were cheating until the end, but they got play of the game, and it seemed obvious from there. Okay, so we're gonna watch Sojourn. Apparently is it the blue team Sojourn? Let me just double check. Blue team Sojourn. Okay, let's see. Remember at the beginning of Overwatch 2 when they made everybody play open queue to be able to rank, like, to level up? They switched that now, right? You can play role queue to, like, level up an account. Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can level up now by playing role queue. Before it was like you had to play open queue and like go through every single. Wait, is it still open queue?
Coming through.
I don't know how it is now. It's because I wouldn't doubt it if you see a lot of cheaters in open queue if that's the case because they have to level up a new account. I mean, they're clearly cheated. Yeah, you wonder how much percentage of people play open queue? I actually think they didn't give those stats out. Right? Oh, 5 games of open queue and you can do roll queue. Okay, that makes sense. They're definitely cheating. I mean, they're clearly just aimbot as Sojourn here. So my guess is they're probably just leveling. Yeah, I think they, I was talking about something like that. I think they said it was like 10% of people play open queue, right? I can't believe they didn't fall off the map there. I mean, honestly, I cannot believe I would have went right off the map. Yeah, I mean, they're just clearly cheating. You know, we've all been here. Did the Winston mean to do this? Nope. The Rialto Bridge, the absolute classic. But yeah, I think they said about 10% of people play open queue.
I'm just getting started.
I know that. So now, if I'm correct, didn't open queue used to be really popular even in Overwatch 1 I think it was in Korea because the queue times were so long during role queue that, like, when players went to, like the LAN cafes or the PC cafes, they just wanted to get queues, so it became really popular just because they would get really quick queues because they didn't have to wait on another role. They could all just get into a game. And, Elena, thanks for the feature prize. Thank you, appreciate it. I mean, obviously, this Sojourn's cheating. Like, it's not even a question at this point. Yeah, I mean, it's not like oh, they're hiding it. Like, they have an aimbot and they have wall hacks, and they don't care. They're going in. They're just going for shots. They're doing yep.
Recharging.
Yep.
Thanks for the help.
Did hit scan cheats, but Sojourn's projectile. Yeah, I mean, but I feel like I've seen some people go like Hanzo and hit every shot. So there's got to be some type of projectile thing that works or something like that. I don't know. King Nod, thanks for the 19 months for the feature prize. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. You had a game yesterday, and at the very end, someone said aimbot, and still really no idea what they were referring to. Would I guess there's a cheater VOD be interesting? You could throw it up there. I mean, we've had a couple of those like where somebody's like, oh, this player is cheating, and we've watched it, and they're not cheating. I mean, this is a pretty much clear-cut case of this player is a cheater, and they are aimbotted. Like, this one's pretty clear-cut. We've had a couple now where, like, someone will submit a VOD, and, like, they're not actually cheating. They just, like, assume they were cheating, so.
I'm on fire.
Gotta stay on your toes, soldier. Clear out.
I feel like Sojourn also has a fairly quick projectile, so maybe that's why. I do, you know what I do, though? I do like the strategy of the other team just going a bunch of tanks. So this used to be the strategy you would do in Overwatch 1. This was obviously years ago when open queue still existed. Whenever there was a cheater in your games, you would just stack tanks and they couldn't do anything. And as you can see, what's happening? They can't do anything. You just stack tanks. That's it. You just stack tanks and you have a good time. Matt, thanks for the 8 months of the features process. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. And Jerry, thanks for the tier 1. Thanks. Appreciate it.
They're moving the
I see. The other team figured it out. They're like, okay, listen. That other tank is... That Sojourn's cheating. Let's all go tanks. And now they're losing value. Look what's happening. They can't do anything. They don't even... And I don't even know if they actually recognize that the other team comp is just so good that if they just sit in the middle of the open, they're going to get rolled. Look at this. The other team's figuring it out. That's the ammo. I always forget the weapons have, like, the ammo counts. I never look there. Does any... Okay. Out of curiosity, And I love the design of it. Do people look at that ammo count for their ammo? Am I just so used to looking at my ammo bottom right that I never, like, even remotely look to go there? So, like, if somebody's new to the game, like, do you find yourself looking at that ammo spot way more than, like, let's say, if you look bottom right?
Precision and
I love the idea of it. Like, I think it's cool to have it as an addition. I just realized I never look at it after seeing it.
railgun still a big out. Not so fast.
I agree with the sound design being really good to tell you when you're out of ammo. I just more along the lines of, like, it's like a cool touch to have. Like, there's no reason not to have it. It's just like, now I'm thinking, like, do I ever look at it? I don't think so. Yeah. But yeah, obviously it sucks they're doing this, but I think with your team comp, I think you can eventually grind this game down and just win it. You look at it on Sombra and Spawn, but that's it? Okay.
Right on the money.
Here we go. No, people, we have sections where you can submit different VODs and stuff, so. We occasionally have cheater VODs. It's like, you know, they're not as frequent as, like, let's say, the regular VODs, but I think we've had a bit more of them. Oh yeah, I also love the devault there. I know. I mean, it's not obvious. Yeah, they're definitely hiding their cheats right here. 100%. Yeah, you would never be able to tell. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is eventually, why do they? I was gonna say, why would they go Hanzo? Like, and I think this is where you can see where, like, they probably don't know the game as well. Like, their first reaction was, oh, they're diving me a lot. I think the best thing I can do right now is go Hanzo. And I think they said they swap right away, but like, what? Why Hanzo? Well, I get, like, you can headshot people with one shots, but, like, they're running 3 tanks. So that's the part where I get confused here.
Enemy contact.
Are they lost? But, like, look at that. They're not gonna. There's no way they stay on Hanzo, right? Like, there's just no way that they would remotely try to stay on Hanzo after all of that. Is this a cheater in open queue? Yes, this is a cheater in open queue. Yeah, I was gonna say, they went right back to Sojourn.
All of us.
I did. That just shows you, chat, when it comes to the game knowledge there. Okay. Honestly, Elstra, I don't think that's the case. I think that, like, it's just, they don't, it comes down to, a lot of the time you can tell the game sense will be a little bit different than, we've seen it a lot in VODs, where it's like, they'll get, like, stuck on walls, they don't know the map. So, the idea of, like, hero swaps can be in that same category of, like, you know, oh, I'm just gonna go this hero because it has a one-shot, but it's like, they're also running a bunch of tanks, which means it probably won't go well. You know what I mean? Like, type of situation. So, yeah. So that snap was a little sus. Their whole gameplay is them aimbotting. And there's nothing even in question here if it was sus. Did they not touch the... You know what I mean? Huge devault? Yeah, is that the devault they were referencing earlier? Yeah, listen, it happens, okay? Sometimes you have devaults that exist. Dude, are they gonna lose this game? I think they actually can lose this game. Because if that Winston can get the ult off in time, they can just go in. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did their strategy work? Wait 1 second. They lost? Hey, let's go! Hey, let's go! The Winston dive! And listen, I guess that's the beauty of, like, open queue, right? You have this cheater on the team who's absolutely just dominating with an aimbot. Then you're like, you know what? What if we just went 3 tanks? And they went 3 tanks and they grinded a win? And there you go. You love to see it. You love to see the dub right there. Good job winning the game. Feels bad that you had to go against a cheater, and obviously that was there multiple times that people have encountered that cheater, so hopefully by now you're not getting them in your game. Because that's no fun, but you still won. Good job on getting the win. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't, leave a comment. All of that helps. If you want to submit your own VOD like this or spectating, etc., look in the description below. You'll see my Discord. That is where you would do that. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat below the webcam. Also stream on YouTube, so stop by if you haven't. There's a lot of fun here. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day/night.